Hey everybody, does it look bright on your end? Check out this really cool Halloween sweatshirt my brother picked up for me. Not only can you use it for Halloween, but the school colors, our high school colors, are orange and black. So I should fit right in, and it is. It's kind of bright. Hopefully, I don't know. It looks okay though, right? It is orange. I kind of look like a big pumpkin, but I'm digging it. Today, we are going to continue on a quest that we started, I don't know, 4 or 5 videos ago. We're cleaning out the back room. We're getting some toys out of there that maybe have been buried, maybe have been sitting for a while, maybe didn't even make it to the shelves. Who knows what's going on back there? But I'm also working on cleaning off the top shelves. I'm getting toys down from there that maybe got pulled off, put up there because there was something new, right? New things come in, the old stuff gets thrown to the back. It could have been a good toy. It could have been selling, but we wanted the new stuff out and we didn't have the space. So we are definitely working on consolidating toys around the shop. And I'm going to show everyone some examples. I'm not just going to say, hey, take my word for it, but we'll dig into it right now, okay? These dinosaur dino mats. Now these are a private label dinosaur, but they're still pretty cool. If I can show everybody, get it the right way. They're neat, they sell, they're not super expensive, but I'll tell you what happened. We got some Jurassic World stuff in. We got these new Jurassic Park dinosaurs and we sold them. This part of the store is thinning out pretty good, and these are what those dino mats look like. They're bright, they make sounds, they're colorful, and we've sold off a lot of that Jurassic World, Jurassic Park stuff. So I need to fill in some gaps, and those will work perfect. Now there are some other things that maybe sold last year or they maybe didn't sell and we just kind of chucked them around the back or chucked them in the back room, because they were sitting. Now I have boxes and boxes of these weighted sloth plush, and they really didn't get a good spot in the store, so I'm gonna reprice them a little bit, bring them down some. Now these right here, these are the Disney Pixar Lightyear Recruits to the Rescue pew 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 set. We had them 50% off. They're not selling at $14.99. They didn't have the best visibility, so I think it's time to reprice these, bring them down. These came off the first Macy's truck. I felt like I said that, maybe I didn't. So these have been around a while. We'll just bring them down to a really good price, give them a little bit better visibility. People can see them. Can't sell it if they can't see it. They were definitely in a good spot, but not in a good spot. That probably doesn't make sense. I found a box of these U.S. Army rescue helicopters. We sold all these. They make sounds. We had a good price on them, and we just never brought the boxes back out and restocked the shelves where these were at. We put something else there. So this is an item that I should be able to price, put it in the Nerf aisle that is not going to be the Nerf aisle. As a matter of fact, it hasn't been the Nerf aisle for a bit. We haven't gotten any, I shouldn't say any, we've gotten very little Nerf on our buys here lately. So that's really thinning out, and I might have some Nerf in the back. We're going to have to dig back there and see, but while we're up front, check it out. I put out some Christmas stuffies. I've already sold a few of them. We post on Facebook quite a bit. Someone saw it on Facebook, said, hey, I want that particular one. It was like the brown reindeer looking plush. Gone. Also on the chopping block, we're going to be moving this display out of here, putting some other $4.99 stuff in there. It's time to change that up, and I got a customer. We had a little bit of a rush, but I did get these dinosaur figs out. And it's shelf filler, but they look good. These right here really pop. I like the color on those. And right now I'm going to consolidate this Nerf down and start putting those Army helicopters, those Lightyear figures, the Umbrella Academy, kind of the figures, toys like that. I think we've got some more of that stuff in the back, and we will just see how it looks. It can't look any worse than kind of how it's looking right now. Anytime I clear a shelf off, I wipe everything around it down. The dust, I don't know where it comes from, but it definitely accumulates. And we want to try to stay clean. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. These bubbles right here, I'm gonna reprice them. They came off a Walmart buy. I dropped half of them. What's new, right? But maybe they're just in a bad spot. They're a little bit too high. We'll see what we can do with them. All right, it looks like I've got a customer coming in. We will pick this back up shortly. Yes, I do. Where are we at in the video? I'm not 100% sure. We've been pretty steady, pretty busy, and I've got an update on these Costco Arcade 1-Up Pac-Man Partycade 12-in-1 machines. That was probably all out of order, but the good news is we've sold 7 of them. So I sold 2 in the shop this morning to 2 different people, and then someone came in, saw this one sitting up here, or not that one, that's the last one we have left, but this one right here, and said, look, I don't get paid till Friday. I know you only have a couple left. Will you hold one for me? And generally, that's not a problem. If you're a regular customer, you come in quite a bit, you live down the road, whatever the case may be, if we have something in here and you want it, and you ask me to hold it, I'm probably gonna do that. She offered to put a couple bucks down. I said, look, I'll put it in the back. When you get here Friday, we'll just handle it then. I don't wanna have to try to keep track of how much money someone puts down on something. We don't really do layaway or anything like that. It's just, we don't have anything that high dollar. We do have those big arcade machines, but long story short, we've sold 7 out of the 8. Now the 8th one, I might just end up putting back. I might put it back. The screen's a little bit, it's pretty dirty on that one, but just in case another one comes back, we'll have a backup. So that's my thought on that. Now, as far as what we got going over here, I'm working it slowly. Like I said, we've had customers coming in and out, and I'm gonna pull these down. These Marvel Avengers, these toys here, I'm gonna reprice them and put them back out on the shelf. A pretty good discount on those, and hopefully we can get a few of those sold. I think we were talking about the Slimer. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it, but there is the Slimer. Was that what we were talking about? Let's go ahead and pull those Marvel toys down. We'll get that taken care of. And the day's moving along pretty quick. It is really moving quick. And I'll get my little step ladder here that I bought a couple videos ago. Does anyone remember that? And let's see what we got. We're gonna change this out. I would say it was a pretty successful sale with those BFF. I don't know, what are these? BFF something or others. But I do have some space for them on the shelves here. We are running thin on Barbie kind of doll products, and that's a little bit scary. I probably need to look on eBay and see how many of these I have listed, because I know we've been selling some of these on eBay, and I don't want to have to cancel anybody's order. So here we are, we just moved these back, and I'm gonna put those sloths, those weighted sloths that we looked at. Is it sloths or sloth? What's the pluri of sloth? Nobody knows. Slothuses? Let's get those put over here. We'll make up a new sign. And I think I've got another box or 2 of those in the back. When I change out these displays, I always try to get them a decent little cleaning, wipe them down just a little bit. Does it make a difference? I don't know. There are a lot of little dust bunnies around the shop. Okay, I've got this thing filled up with weighted sloth, and of course, no display would be complete without my graphic designing super knowledge. And check it out, the magic is about to happen. Dun, 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 dun. Fold it in half-seas, and boom goes the dynamite weighted sloth sign. Very productive down here at the toy store. Let's do the honors here. Finish up the unit. Boom. And I kind of, do I want to turn it like this? Yeah, let's turn it like that. I wish I could put something under here, but that's really not practical. There we go. Staying productive, getting things done. I'm pretty proud of that. Let's check out what we've got done so far with this aisle. Like I said, we have had some customers in, so I'm doing my best. We got these dynos up, got this kind of filled out, and then this area here, I changed it up just a tad, made it look a little bit neater. You've got those Lightyear figs, the rescue helicopter, those Avengers we pulled down, and this Umbrella Academy figure pack action set, which I think is going to be a pretty hard sell. But I'm going to kind of continue on down the line, straightening this area up, adding some more of the action figure stuff, maybe change that up just a tad. But that's what we're working with today. And speaking of the day, it is moving pretty quick. We're already at 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. And I need to get in the back room, see what else I can dig up. I'm kind of looking up top here. I'm not sure. I might actually move some of that Lanky Box stuff over here. Just give it a little bit better visibility. There's room for it. There really is. I don't want to make this a hodgepodge aisle, but at the same time, I want it to be different. I'll figure something out, and then we'll jump back over and see what we got going here. It looks like I did find that box of weighted plush in the back. I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. I'm really trying to clean the back room out a little bit. It's not going very fast, and it's not getting very far. It seems like there's a lot of stuff back there I don't know what to do with. And we might jump into that tomorrow, make a video on it. But man, oh man, there's a lot of work going on back there. And we just had it cleaned out not that long ago. So, I don't know, everybody. We've talked about this a bunch. We really need a space to be able to store extra inventory. Warehouse selling is way different than retail selling. In a retail environment, you're trying to keep new things on the shelf. You're trying to turn over inventory. It's all about volume. In a warehouse setting where you have a lot more space, you don't have that need to super discount items to sell them because you will do it over time. Here in the toy store, we want to keep things fresh, keep it changing over, and not having a large amount of storage space kind of hampers us. Whew. Okay, we got the door locked, and I've got some really good news. All of the arcade 1-up machines, those Partycade Pac-Man deals, they are gone. I sold the last one as an open box. I said $100 plus tax, of course. Take it, get it out the door, and it's gone. Those arcade 1-ups are sold, and I'm gonna shut it down. Tomorrow, we're gonna work on some of these Century Tile displays. We're gonna get a couple things out of the back room, and we're gonna keep trying to ramp up for Christmas. So speaking of Christmas ramp up, so some good news, we bought an Amazon load. Now, that's kind of good news, but kind of not good news. The last 2 Amazon loads were canceled. Several loads before that were canceled, and we're kind of hoping this one does not get canceled. And what I mean by canceled is we got maybe 10 items from 1,000 items, or just a whole load said, no, we're not sending it. We're hoping that this one doesn't go that way. We really need some toys in here. But I'm going to call it a video. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. And until next time, I will see you later. Peace.